I just don't want them like screaming in y'all ear.
Understandable. Have a nice
There
day.
you go. So, what happened last time?
Let's see. I
So,
believe it started with Ruhan picking up the skull.
Yes. Yes, yeah, I've got start off with Skull and Rashin's grave. It no longer smells of wet dog, just dog.
This is true.
After which, we went to see Gaul and Oswald to see if we could get our vine situation cured. There we also saw Sabine and the other two whose name I have forgotten.
So
Lucas?
you have director of, I guess you call it toxology, virology and stuff like that. Oswald. You'll have medical Gaul. You have apprentice to Gaul, Lucas, and then apprentice to Oswald and Sabine. 4 people.
Yeah, it was Lucas I'd forgotten. Sabine. Yeah,
There
the
it is.
apprentices. Nice.
He's a very forgettable presence, in fairness.
We got some samples taken, some tests run. We were told that we're not infectious, just don't sleep around or get in someone's face.
It's not airborne. It's not an airborne transmission. You guys should be cured for 99% of things. But
we got this little
0.1% remains. Just don't hilandically kiss people and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we got those little I guess you kind of like sniffing salts to keep next to your pillow.
Yeah, I like smelling salts.
Reyes did ask Oswald for help in the future, potentially with a weapon. Oswald smelled kind of like toxins.
Unsurprising given the environment.
Yeah, and he had a lot of them in his system, in the blood.
Yeah, it's great.
How the man's alive, the world may never know.
Mithridism.
Ruhan grabbed some alcohol, I believe. Can't remember what kind it was.
It was unlabeled, in fairness.
There was something special about it, though. Remember there was a roll involved.
I think you got HP, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the healing. That's what it was. Thanks.
He got very lucky.
After which
being poison.
also spoke with Lena. I don't remember if we did anything in between those two.
No.
Yeah, no, it was pretty much just from one to the
I think the most that came up is
conversation about laws and ethics.
Laws and ethics.
Oh, Savine. And Barrick have some kind of history.
Yeah. Well, they have a history, and Sabine and Abigail have a history too, I guess, by saying.
Yeah. Definitely some kind of tension there.
Yeah.
But
other than that, I don't think anything else happened. So you guys went to Lena's office.
Had a chat. Had Praetorians point many guns at us.
Oh, yep. That was fun.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Respect the dedication. Also, still terrifying.
Oh yeah, found out there was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Which
we also got to know a little bit more about Abigail and Barrick's side of things in the Onibaba Forest.
Yes.
Yeah, they debriefed, same as you guys with Lena about the events that transpired.
Yeah, and the silver blood crests.
Yep, which Abigail still has both of them, I believe.
Yeah, that are, even though they were like really almost ancient, the crests were still, I believe, just perfectly fine, like pristine.
Correct.
Yeah. Lena did say that she was I have written here, and I don't remember what this means, but it says Lena might outsource the Imura situation.
She did outsource the Imura situation. She did.
Oh, that's what it. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, aside from Darren, Expeditionary HQ, and that sort, doesn't technically have any experts on heretical matters, and even Darren himself isn't an expert on well, he's an expert in general.
He's a jack of all trades.
But when it comes to very specific things, he would have to do a lot, like a considerable amount of digging. So not only is he an expert on knowing stuff in general, he's an expert on how to find out, given time and resources.
Yeah.
Of which Lena didn't give him, or have the ability to give him. So she had to outsource to people that would just know automatically, or know already. And that's what she did with well, she did outsource it.
Reaching out through Jesse, I believe you said.
Correct. Jesse is the outsource.
And we just don't question it.
Ruhan and Race asked around a little bit about how to potentially set up a forge, and we might be able to talk to R&D, potentially if we have a lot of money, buy out a neighbor, or maybe find a way to install a demi-plane. A pocket forge, I suppose.
I love how that was a complete
just
joke.
wanting, like, the...
Go on.
Yeah. No, I'm just literally just wanting like the broom cupboard just to turn into like a little forge or something.
Yeah, and I believe we needed to speak with Charlotte in order to iron out what the details of that might look like at some point.
Yeah, you guys are probably getting some custom contracts drafted up just for the situation, which thusly sets legal precedent, and boom, we now know how all of law has worked ever since law has existed.
Yeah, because Lena was kind of like, I don't actually know the possible price of that, because I don't think this
you guys
is
will have precedent set from Graffle. Graffle has a number of people that make these sorts of requests.
That tracks.
Probably to borrow from that legal precedent back in the old world.
Anyways.
Fucking rich mage people.
After that, I believe we stopped by Jessie's and snooped through her notes, mostly.
Well, she let you look through the stuff. If she didn't want you to see them, she would have 100% have hidden them or used some sort of illusory eye spell so that only she can read them, or something like that.
That'd be smart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like twist my rubber arm into grabbing a drink.
Oh no! I guess I have to go get alcohol now. We got various bits
Ruhan can be very persuasive.
We got various bits of information about
new favorite terrain is bars and taverns.
Honestly, he gets one level in Ranger just to have natural explorer, bars, and taverns.
Find a giant bar somewhere.
We got various bits of information about the serial killer. I think it was in this point that it was made clear to the rest of the party that Ruhan and fucking Reyes thought it meant cereal like the breakfast food, not cereal like a number of repeated actions. It's like, oh no, they're not murdering Cinnamon Toast Crunch over here. They're killing like actual people. It's like, oh, that's a lot worse. I don't know if it was Ruhan. No, Ruhan was second. On our way out,
he made the joke. Whether or not he knew that it was just a joke, who knows?
I mean, considering the fact serial killer didn't even come around until the 70s in our world, I don't think it's so strange. I think it's more strange that you all do know it.
No, fair enough. Just don't worry about it.
How they classify like Jack the Ripper and them?
We did also have a run-in with. I have written him as Rose's Rumnology novel.
That's a way to put it.
I forget.
Yes.
There's a couple things that happen from you guys going from Jesse's office to the Wayfarer's Fort.
Yeah. We also
I tentatively agreed to show him a place from Race's past.
Tentatively, yes.
Which we somewhat went over later as some crazy shit happens. To put it lightly. We also pointed out to Jesse that
I found out Aether lied to us again.
Oh yeah, that.
Again.
I think I was about to say the same thing as you. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Which is
I
funny
mean,
because we
there's
both
another
realized
coin.
Lied to you guys.
he just hasn't told us the truth.
I
in
mean,
any
he's
sense.
usually such an honest soul, you know? Like,
Yeah,
he's
you're
just such a
alive.
charming,
There's no asking.
honest person. But
It's as if his job is manipulating
Yeah.
information. Well, getting information, making sure it gets to specific people. Let's put it that way. But yeah, then we eventually got to the bar. Eventually got mildly shit-faced.
Well, one of you more so than the rest.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Actually, I'm gonna look at my notes because I can't.
oh yeah, if you got drunk, didn't you? I forgot about that.
You did. You're
Yeah,
concerned
she
with the
did.
poison effect right now.
Oh
Just kicked you in the
joy!
butt a couple times.
Best
I think.
time to have, yeah. Best time to have a blooming interrogation.
Oh yeah, and then while we were there at the Wayfarer's Fork, Abigail went and got Connor and Catalina. I remembered it.
Well, she didn't go get them. They were on their way.
Oh, that works out. And some information is given to Abigail, which is eye-opening, let's say. But she doesn't tell us immediately. She tells us eventually, thanks to Jesse. Words of Terror, I believe, was the name of the feature.
Yeah.
It was just a very convincing argument. Anything else? Maybe. Blah, 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 blah. Why didn't I write down my
Ray's
notes?
sort of gave us his little. Well, I've got written down feedback.
Yeah.
Various bits of feedback, yes.
Feedback.
Yeah.
I've been with you for like 3 days. Here's my views on all of you. It's
I
like,
have
you know
so
what?
much to say. What the fuck is up with you guys?
To be fair, he had some pretty solid reads. So it's like, you
yeah,
know what?
yeah.
Can't give him shit.
First impressions are usually the strongest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was mention of dog treats and holy water for the good boy.
Oh
That at the
yes, I
end of my
forgot
notes.
that. The
Yeah.
good boy used to get his dog treats. Yeah.
Oh,
I have that as well.
That is a good boy.
good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then Jesse showed up. We talked to Jesse for a bit about her past. And then we're all just like, should we talk about our stuff? And then none of us want to talk about our shit. And she's just like, haha, spin the bottle.
Literally play spin the bottle. The most ancient of games.
Spin the bottles of interrogation. And goddamn, no matter how hard I tried, she still sleight of hand and luckied her way into not getting caught on cheating. God damn it.
It's not like she's doing anything else today.
Fair enough.
Excuse me.
Rose gave information. Abigail gave information. Then Rose gave information. Then we ended on Fia possibly giving us information or trying to run away. We're not sure yet. Fight or flight. Anything else? Anything in particular?
I think that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've just got. Yeah, I've just got Abigail's stuff down, and then. I also have written down Jesse finds Abigail weird. I don't know where that came in.
Hard to read. Harder to read.
Yeah, hard to
So-
read. Yeah, I suppose that would be more.
I recall
Yeah, and
that
then
I
I've
was
got-
going to ask great grandfather some questions, but I had forgotten why or what the questions were. So we'll see what happens.
I guess that'll pop back up later. Big grandfather
Okay.
gave us great wisdom about the remnants and shit.
About the thing.
About
Thing
them
of
for
the
a
things.
whole
Okay,
second.
so this is 34. Am I right in saying? Yes, 34. Okay.
You change the music?
Yes.
Wonderful.
So yeah, we begin session right where we left off with, I guess the exception is that Ruhan is coming to. You know, he's coming out of his drunken nap. Mission accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other than that, bottle's still pointing at you.
Bitch face intensifies.
Ah, come on. Come on. Jesse gets next to you, starts elbowing you, like prodding you with her elbow. Come on.
Don't you already know all of my shit? I mean, come
No,
on.
not in
Say it out loud, though.
This is...
I know they don't.
Reyes has heard the others talk about the scar, but him no see no scar. What is this all about?
Oh yeah, that was
Now you're the social construct to tell us information.
that was a fun experience. I got injured about 5 or 6 years ago. Now, really, really badly. Sort of gesture across my face, like here and like on my back, and yeah, last trip we had into the ocean, I met what was it again? A nymph? Fae?
I mean, the nymphs are
I'll say it.
fairies. Nymphs are fairies.
Yeah. Okay.
There's sort of like a weird bit in between. They're both elemental and fairy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So you're
we
saying,
met.
so you're saying that there was a nymph in the water?
There's a nymph in an island in the water at the time.
In a thunderstorm.
The thunderstorm was a scar. Yeah, I got struck by lightning. That's pretty fun, right? Haha. Lift up my mug, being like, fake humor. Great times. It was great. Everyone died.
We were scar buddies for
Love
a
it.
whole week-ish.
Yeah. It was, fun times. But it's gone now. So I can let go of that little dark corner.
But have...
Must be powerful voodoo getting rid of the scar that big.
Yeah, it was. It was like this weird pond, lake thing in her like home, I guess. That she showed me. It was quite something.
Water is the great purifier.
Yeah, I would say so. Certainly in this case, anyway.
Given the right motivation, it can cleanse a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Well, it certainly cleansed a lot for me, thank God. But yeah, no scar anymore. I am so glad it's gone. Because that was not fun. In the slightest. Sort of like a constant reminder kind of thing. That you done fucked up.
So it's
Wild
not like you're
concepts.
bugged by people looking at it, right?
What, sorry?
It's not like you're bugged by people looking at it.
To be fair, I think she
I mean-
covered it up most of the time.
Yeah. It
Why
was.
cover something like that up raises blatant chest scar?
Yeah, but mine was ugly.
But it's a thing of great power, no?
I don't know. It was like something on my face that just wasn't supposed to be there, I guess. Like
It was something you
I don't
couldn't
know what-
escape no matter what you did.
Yes, thank you.
He slowly nods, thinking he understands, but he probably doesn't.
Yes, quite. I concur.
Leo's just like, I don't understand either, it's fine. No, yeah, I'm glad it's gone, let's just say that much. I feel freer with it gone.
Oh, that's good.
I don't have a constant frown over half my face, which is also nice.
Instead, you have constant RBF over the entirety of your face.
Oh yeah, it's evened out now,
Perfectly balanced.
Yes, as all things should be.
Just as advice for
Ah,
service.
yes,
That's your-
the resting bitch face.
Of all the things, you somehow picked that one up? Of all
Abigail
the
just looked at
phrases.
Eric, who was Ray's liaison into town for a good while. His drinks.
So who was Varric referencing
When one
at the
comes
time?
across something very often, it's
I'm
better
sorry.
to ask right away what it is.
I
Raise
did
had
not
to
hear that,
ask.
sorry.
When somebody come across something very often, one has to ask what it is. Reyes asked pretty quickly what this thing is. Hmm?
I wouldn't say everyone around her seems grumpy. To be fair, we're in a jolly bar right now, so I feel
You all
this is bad
have mirrors
success.
on your body.
I have what in my body?
Mirrors.
Mirrors.
Me.
Oh, wait, was that the... I could have sworn we did have mirrors from the first...
Uh,
wait, was that the different set of characters?
I think that was a different characters. I don't
I
think this one has
that
mirrors.
was.
My bad, my bad.
I thought you were just like referring to
I
like,
wouldn't be surprised if you guys asked for mirrors in the massive potion list that you guys got before
Mhm.
we have to hit
going
a
into deal with Amura, but I don't believe you guys have mirrors.
No,
Mm-mm.
that's an error on my
But to
end.
be fair, you probably have mirrors in your house, so
Yeah.
do that instead.
How would we carry around mirrors? That's...
Okay, Reyes have second question.
Okay, I'm drunk enough to answer. Shoot.
That's the spirit.
You are a bard, but you don't do the singing and dancing bit.
Jesse just chuckling
So
to
is
herself.
this- So is this where you ask her to do singing and dancing?
Oh, you.
I could do a special
Yeah.
effect.
Oh no, please
Nuts,
no.
nuts,
I
nuts.
I'm not really. I'm not really a
Do
singer
it,
dancer.
do
I
it,
mean,
do it.
Rose, I swear to God.
Do it! Do it!
I swear to God.
If I remember correctly, Rose, you have a rather colorful upbringing. Perhaps you should join us.
No!
Well, now you have your answer. Simple.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not
it gives
gonna.
you, like,
yeah.
I've been there. Look.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the bard thing. It's kind of. Yeah, I've only really been a bard since I died, so you know it's a bit weird. But yeah, I'm a terrible actor, actress, singer, dancer. I can play music pretty well. I'm not too sure about in front of a large crowd though. I could probably carry a tune if I'm on my own in the shower.
Oh, that's what that is.
I find it so
Then-
interesting that you refer to yourself as a bard since you died. 'Cause that's when you had the class change. As if your
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
As if it's like some fucking anime and your character can look up at their class levels and shit like that. Like they just like look up and a magical screen shows up and say, yeah, I'm the 7th level.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna, swap. I'm bored of this now.
Some fucking Sword Art Online shit right now.
Yeah,
I feel it makes
yeah.
sense though, like after dying and coming back, she's like, oh, my entire kit is different. So
I don't think I associate with a class change, consider how I don't know classes exist as a person in the universe.
Yeah, I'll describe it differently. I'll describe it differently. I suppose it's a. I guess